The police use of tasers is again the subject of fierce debate after a man died last night in Sydney's southwest. The man, who's yet to be identified, died after a confrontation with officers. He was tasered in what police say was self-defence. They say the man was running at them with two long-bladed knives. It's the second fatality during a police operation in the past 2 days and the second critical incident involving a taser. Reporter Leave Casban has the story.
Despite desperate efforts by paramedics, the man died after being shot in the chest with a taser. Police say they were acting in self-defence and had no choice.
One officer, armed with a taser, was able to discharge the weapon at a close range to disable the offender. Had he not been successful, I certainly believe the consequences could have been tragic for one or for both of the officers involved.
Officers were called to the home in the city's southwest around midnight after reports a woman had been sexually assaulted. Neighbours say they heard the officers use the taser.
What I heard was pretty horrid. It was like somebody in an extreme amount of pain, you know, like somebody being tortured pretty much.
It's the second critical incident involving tasers in 2 days. Stephen Basevsky died after police used a baton and capsicum spray to restrain him. His brother was subdued with a taser during the same brawl. The Premier has rejected a call from the New South Wales Greens for an independent inquiry into tasers.
Let's allow these investigations to take their course. Let's allow the facts of this situation to be put before us before we rush to judgment on what the next step should be.
A critical incident investigation into the death overnight is now underway. Police have defended the taser's use. They say the man was seriously affected by alcohol and rushing at them with two knives, and that he was asked to stop but didn't. In Western Australia, tasers are under review after a damning report on their misuse and the release of this video showing an Aboriginal man in a Perth watch house who was tasered 13 times after refusing a strip search.
It was excessive use of a taser which could not be justified.
Civil libertarians are demanding a national review of taser use.
Increasingly, these tasers are being misused in situations on the street where their deployment is totally unjustified, in circumstances where it's becoming well known that tasers kill.
It actually saves lives. It stops offenders, police officers and the community being injured.
The deaths of 4 people in Australia have been linked to tasers since 2002. Leave Casban, ABC News, Sydney.